Hello guys, have you ever been scared of a roller coaster and want the honest to God truth about it? Well, here you go. In today's video, we will be talking about my hometown park, Carowinds. So pretty much I'll be ranking all 14 coasters including the Copperhead Strike, and I'll state a few facts about them and give my honest opinion. This is perfect for beginning coaster enthusiasts. To let you know, I'll be including point of views in this video so that you see what the coaster looks like, and then you can kind of get the feel of it, and I'll leave the sources in the description below. Number 14, Wilderness Run. There isn't much to say about this coaster. All I can say is that it's the smallest of the 3 coasters in Camp Snoopy, and that it also has basic lap bars. This ride is perfect for kids beginning to ride roller coasters around the age of 3 to 5.
All clear, ready for dispatch. Enjoy your ride.
Number 13, Kittyhawk. This coaster features overhead restraints. And if you couldn't guess, this one is absolutely crazy. You go up the hill and you ask yourself, why did I agree to ride this? This is practically stupid. Then you go down the hill and you think it's a pretty chill ride and end up liking it. Definitely a beginner's coaster for ages 5 to 8. I am also warning you, the ride bangs your head around a lot.
Enjoy your ride. Hello. Dispatch. Enjoy it.
Number 12, Woodstock Express. I still ride this ride mostly every time I go. You go up the hill saying to yourself that this is the worst ride, and then you realize it has you on the edge of your seat. It has a lap bar as well as a bar to hold on to if you don't want to hold on to the lap bar. This ride is perfect for little coaster enthusiasts, and I personally think all ages can enjoy it.
Enjoy your ride.
If you guys want to say
Number 11, the Gold Rusher. This roller coaster, in my opinion, is okay and deserves to be given attention too. When you go up the first hill, there's nothing major to expect. There is also nothing major to expect on the second hill. Once you get to the end of the ride, you are surprised with a dark tunnel that has you going down at a decent speed. Then you're pulled into the station. Number 10, the Ricochet. This ride has jerks and sharp turns. It's everything to ask from a Wild Mouse coaster. So, there are a few different 2x2 trains on the track at a time. Around 4. It's insane how long the wait gets when it fills up to the ramp. Is it worth the wait? Not really. If you want to be scared that you're going to fall off, then yes, ride it. Number 9, the Flying Cobras. This coaster is supposedly the best boomerang coaster in America? Alright, anyways, you're pushed up going backwards and facing forwards for the first part of the ride. Then all of a sudden you drop and go into a Copperhead shaped inversion, then your standard loop. I find this coaster not trustworthy since you fall backwards after that. How are you supposed to know it's coming? Also for your harness, it's the Afterburn harness mixed with the Nighthawk harness, which I'll talk about later. Number 8, the Nighthawk. I'm not a big fan of Vekoma flying coasters. If you don't know me, I have an extreme fear of falling from high places, and this ride doesn't help with that. Basically, it makes you regret riding any upside-down roller coasters and maybe your whole life. Definitely not a coaster I would start your children who are coaster enthusiasts out on. Anyways, the train features rows of 4 and a vest. For extra protection, a lap bar, and that's it. Number 7, the Hurler. I feel like this coaster is underrated. Whenever I first rode it, I was screaming and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Does it provide you with airtime? Yes. Does it pack a punch? Yes. It's all that. Probably a coaster I would go on from the kiddie coasters with the kids. Anyways, the Hurler features rows of 2 with comfortable seating. You have a lap bar and that's it. I feel that's about all you need on this coaster.
The train is now leaving the station.
Number 6, the Carolina Cyclone. Definitely enjoy this one every time, even though you barely get airtime. I find it interesting how you do 2 corkscrews over the general park area. Definitely a family-friendly coaster. It's good to start out on this one, then go from there. The Cyclone features rows of 2 with overhead harnesses. I would say this is one of the best starter coasters in the park. Number 5, the Vortex. This ride is so underrated. It may be painful for some, but it is still an awesome ride. It has something for everyone. Scared of airtime? Good, it has none. Scared of falling out? There's no way, the harness is too good. Love big loops and hills? Perfect, it's got that. It packs a punch for me. It features rows of 4, and the harness is an overhead harness. You sit on a little stool-type seat, and then you pull your harness on, and it quite honestly feels like you're standing up, which that's the whole point of it. As we get into the top 4, I want to let you know these are interchangeable and people have different opinions. Please don't be offended if your favorite ride isn't my first favorite at this park. Number 4, the Afterburn. It's one of the better B&M inverts in my opinion. Or is it? Anyways, I unfortunately get no airtime on this one. I do it more for fun and when I have time. If your harness isn't locked all the way, you get major airtime. Afterburn is a good ride, but I think it deserves 4th. It features rows of 4 with an overhead harness. The unique thing about this ride is that some of its harnesses have 2 buckles. What I find impressive about this one is that it manages to stay open for 20 years and it's still smooth. Number 3, the Copperhead Strike. Some of you guys will probably say that it deserves 2nd, but not in my opinion. I'm sorry. This one is perfect for the whole family and has something for everyone, just like the Vortex. It has major airtime for thrill seekers, it has awesome airtime hills, and the hang time is insane. I wasn't able to figure out what the theme was in the launch room, so I don't understand the whole overall theme of the ride. My favorite part about this ride would probably be the inverted top hat coming from the second launch. It's insanely awesome. This coaster features rows of 2 with lap bars. Yes, I said lap bars. Don't be too alarmed. You won't fall out. Number 2, the Intimidator. This ride can be insane. You get into your stagger hypercoaster seats and it feels like you're home. They dispatch you and you start regretting even getting on. You're so scared. You finally get to the top and you start thinking up scenarios where you fall out, but then you lose that thought because you're going down the hill. I think this ride is awesome. I live for the extreme heights on here as well as the airtime hills.
Welcome to the Intimidator. For your safety, keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the ride at all times. Please sit in an upright.
Number 1, the Fury 325. There is so much to say about the Fury. Where do I start? Well, the airtime is absolutely insane and it's definitely one to put your hands up on. It is super fast. You go up the hill praying to God you don't go straight down, and you realize you kind of do. Then a few seconds later, you're enjoying the ride. I personally enjoy night rides on these things, and my favorite part would either be the first drop or the hive dive.